You've been rattled.
You're
Rick Ross. But you're going at me. You said I'm not on your level, but you proved that I am. Talk about boss and all the boss moves you did. We reported a story 3 weeks ago about your guy. Your guy. Gunplay is my brother. He has the Mac in the back of the 7 Series, and that's my brother. We reported a story that Gunplay, shout out to Gunplay, friend of the room. We reported a story that he had to, put a GoFundMe up because he was having some problems. If that's your brother, you take care of your brother. I don't even like Charlamagne. I would never allow.
I don't
Charlamagne
like him either, too, son.
I would never
First
allow
of all,
him to
you
do a
love me.
GoFundMe.
You love me, and you better stop. You love me.
I would never
and
allow
you're going
you.
too far.
Never.
I love you, Envy.
Never congratulate him on a serious note. His daughter just had a baby, so he's now a grandfather. So drop a bomb for Grandpa Rose.
Doing too much, too old to be doing it.
You now get, 55 years old. You're a grandfather. You get discounts at IHOP now. And now, we said on Friday that free before 12 with high cholesterol, free before 12 with diabetes, free before 12 with gout. Now all grandfathers.
What up, bro?
What's up, man? Why you talking crazy, man?
Talk crazy about who?
About me, my brother. What I had to do with anything, man? And my wife posting a GoFundMe, man. My baby was sick, man. She had a heart defect, my brother. Why has nothing to do with cars? Envy, for real. I'll slap the right? For that. You know that, right?
We ain't doing all that.
No. I want to be clear. I want to be clear here. I would slap the out of you about that, right?
And then we could fight, but that's not the reason I'm saying that.
So I'll be wrong if I'll be wrong to handle my business then, right?
But what's your business? I'm having a conversation with you. If you feel like I disrespected you, I'm talking to you like a man. I'm like, nah, I would never. And if you feel I did, I apologize. That wasn't my intention.
My wife is affected by that, my brother. That's
that I apologize.
Thank you, my brother.
Cleared up, I will, because I have no problem.
So I'm assuming that the call was supposed to be private, but nobody knew that Gunplay was recording.
That is a fact.
Yeah, because
Charlamagne called me last week Monday, and he had Gunplay on the line. It was like, yo, Gunplay want to talk to you. And at first I was like, nah, I'm not talking to anybody. Then I was like, you know what? Gunplay's a friend to the room. He's somebody that we know, and if he has a problem with something, let me take the call, because that's what men do.
Absolutely.
And he was saying that I talked about his wife and his daughter. Which, play the call again, where you can hear me. At any point, did you hear me mention his wife or his child?
No, and I was here.
Charlamagne, did you hear me mention his wife or child?
No, but to be fair,
let me finish.
Okay,
let me finish. So I didn't mention his wife or child.
The conversation was very, very cordial.
We were talking about families. We were talking about how we first started.
The GoFundMe was in reference to an issue that his daughter was going.
But I didn't mention. I just mentioned that he had a GoFundMe. That's all I mentioned.
And number two, I think Gunplay was expecting a public apology, but you weren't here
where this happened, right? Under Florida statute 93403, secretly audio recording of another individual is a third-degree felony offense, punishable up to 5 years in prison and a fine. That is a fine. So now, district attorneys from Florida have been calling me like crazy because you're not allowed to tape somebody's phone call and put it out.
Yeah.
Like
that's crazy.
You gotta be smarter.
I agree. People gotta be smarter.
And I think it's so whack to record somebody's phone call, especially when you have a conversation like a man. And I think men need to do men things. And I think recording somebody's conversation and not telling them to put it out, that's not a man thing.
I agree with that. But at this moment, the man thing to do is to just give a public apology to Gunplay's wife. If she felt offended.
Didn't I just say it? I said if she felt away, I apologize. I said that. Like, I'm not going to over-apologize.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in on the static continuing between Gunplay and DJ Envy. And I think it's pretty much safe to say that the static gonna continue between Rick Ross and DJ Envy also, because this is how I initially started the car show that is going down this weekend. It would probably be unlike Rick Ross to go the whole weekend without mentioning DJ Envy on his story at least once, to at least flex on about the car show or pop his little issue about his car show being better or something like that. Very highly expected, considering Rick Ross even went at him again this week after he read the penal codes and the violation of Gunplay recording DJ Envy's phone call right there. Rick Ross went at him about that and said, hey, nigga, I got your girl phone call recorded or something like that, he said. But I put them clips in the beginning to show a little bit of the backstory that got us where we are today. Started as friendly car show talk, escalated quickly, got to very high levels of disrespect. Ross popping ish, then Envy started popping it back, kept going further and further. Envy eventually got over emotional, in my opinion, because he didn't think straight and he brought Gunplay into it, trying to take a shot at Ross, looking for any ammo he could in reference to GoFundMe, which this GoFundMe is tied to Gunplay's daughter with a heart defect that's a life or death situation, man. And he tried to use that as ammo. Expected Gunplay would be upset. You're using my daughter's GoFundMe as a reference for a joke when you getting into it with somebody back and forth. That's not something to play with. A lot of people can't seem to understand why that is crossing a line. And I counted right there 6 times just in this little clip. And this is conversations from all over the place since everything went down, where Charlamagne is clearly showing DJ Envy, I'm concerned. You're going a little bit too far. Pipe down a little bit. But Envy, being the guy that he is, at times, I feel like he makes dumb decisions. We all make dumb decisions in life, but when he speaks sometimes, he just blurts stuff out and it can come off as dumb. Well, now, Gunplay has taken another step farther after this week episode and said that his girl has got a master's in her PhD. I married a PhD in criminology, you Karen ass fed. Good luck. I'm going to let her take it from here, buddy. And he said that they have sent a cease and desist from B. Humble Law, Philadelphia, PA. And it's all right there. It says, to Rashawn Casey, a.k.a. DJ Envy, cease and desist letter. Dear Mr. Casey, it has come to my attention that you have been making statements about my clients, Vonshea Taylor Morales and Richard Morales Gunplay, that are false and misleading. These statements were averred and disseminated by you and your associates on a national, if not international level through a public forum. This has caused substantial harm to my clients' mental health as well as their character and reputation, which further adversely affects their present and future interests. These statements constitute slander, defamation, and potentially violations of statutory law across several jurisdictions. And y'all can pause that and read the rest of that if y'all want to. Gunplay has decided to keep it going. And Gunplay has decided to keep it going and take it up another notch. Now, to each his own in this situation. Like I said before, I'm not recording phone calls from nobody. That ain't my lane. That ain't my style. I don't agree with recording phone calls. Don't record my phone calls. I don't even know how to record a phone call. Never have. That ain't my thing. But when you disrespect somebody's sick child, life or death situation, and you think it's a joke, and you still kind of holding your nuts and being aggressive about the topic and stuff, hey, I guess all gloves is off at this point. Could have easily been avoided. Hopefully they can stop this before it goes to another level of the back and forth and everything like that. But this is how the game go at times, man. Respect is everything. Let's give respect. Let's keep everything respectful. Hopefully they'll get on the phone and just really get past it and say, you know what, we done. We did our thing. Y'all did y'all thing. And we all good now, man. We can see eye to eye, come to an understanding, a common ground. Tell me what y'all think. 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot.